Okay, so I'm having some troubles with this hub motor. My name's Jason, and the company told me that I should take it apart and see if there's any debris inside of it. I have about 45 rides on it. They were 2 hours each, so about 90 hours of riding on this brand new. I bought it. It was delivered on July 6th, so not very old, and it failed on me. So the company recommends that I take it apart. So they didn't say which side. I've been looking at videos, and some people will take this off. It seems like it can take it off without any tools, but we're going to have a look at this side first, the freewheel side. First thing I notice is the bolts are not very tight. I didn't have to use any force at all to break it loose. No, not tight at all. Oh, because it's aluminum. Maybe they torqued it down lightly because it's an aluminum plate, I believe. Okay, so the bolts are really not tight at all. I'm just going to back them all out a little bit. I've never worked on a hub motor, or any motor really, for that matter of fact, but guess I'm going to learn. Man, I think somebody could have a nice business if they could just knew what these hub motors were all about and how to repair them, because I see a lot of people having issues with them. Lots of people having issues with the hub motors that are have gears. This one's gearless. I'm hoping that I can find some sort of gap. Okay, so I'm gonna pause you. I guess what I think I'm gonna do is maybe remove all the bolts and then have a look at the wheel from different angles and see if I can get any kind of leverage on this thing. Okay, so I'll come back in a little bit. So I've decided to take all the bolts out. The gap between motor and cover is really very tight, which is good, I think. So that's what's supposed to keep all the water out. Did see one guy taking his apart, and he marked his with a marker so he could put the plate back exactly as it was installed the first time. And I guess I'll do that too. But first we'll get all the bolts out, putting them in a little cup to save them all. There's no Loctite on these. What I'm thinking is the freewheel is just connected to this plate, and this plate is connected through all these bolts, and that's what helps you to drive the thing forward when you're pedaling. So I don't think I need to take the freewheel off, and it's a good thing because I don't have a freewheel remover. And I guess if this fails, I'll flip it over and take the other side off, the one that has the wire. I've seen people taking those apart, and those are the ones with the wire. So the thing is I'm a decent bike mechanic, but I don't know how to do anything with electrical. And I don't know how to get the cover to come up enough even to get any leverage on it. I guess I don't need a marker. I just scratched it with this little thing, so I'll know where it goes. But I don't know how to get the plate off. There's really no gap to get under very easily. So I'm going to pause you. You need to go find maybe a bigger screwdriver. I don't know. I mean, you think a small screwdriver would get into the gap and that would be help, but so far not. Okay, so I ran into a snag. I literally can't get the cover off. So I'm going to go ahead and put the bolts back in, and I'm going to try on the other side. The other side has a mount for a disc brake, which I don't need. And so thinking when I get the bolts off on the other side that I can use the disc mount to help get some pull on the cover, because I was just trying to lever a wrench under the freewheel a little bit. You know, I don't care about the freewheel, but I don't want to destroy it. But I couldn't even make any kind of a little gap between the cover plate and the motor shell. So I'm going to go ahead and put these bolts back in. Pause you again. I'm going to put them back in and then flip it over. We'll start over. So I've got all the bolts back in. It's just a matter of putting them back in place and not torquing too much, I guess, because it's an aluminum plate. I don't think they were torqued down enough, in my opinion, even though the cover's tighter than hell. If the freewheel is actually only being held to the motor just by this plate and these bolts, I prefer to be really tight. I know enough not to strip out aluminum. There is blue Loctite in the holes though, so they did do that. So, alright, you guys don't need to watch every bolt. I'll come back. Okay, so we've got her on the side that the wire comes out, and like what I was saying is I think that I take all these bolts out, and of course the gap is about the same. You know, it's I have no way to get a screwdriver or anything in there, but I'm thinking maybe I can use these bolts to help pull out. I'm not quite sure how I'll do it, but that's the thought right now. Okay, all the bolts are out. This side was definitely torqued down properly. But like I say, I still got this issue with how do I get the plate off. No real way to get leverage with it. So I'm going to find something and maybe put 2 bolts through it and try to rock it out a little bit. That's my idea. I don't have no idea what I'm going to try to put through there. I don't really have much scrap, but anyway. We'll try to figure that out. First, I'm going to just kind of screw around with it and see if I can get the plate off without having to do any weird tools, but I'm not sure how I can get a hold of this thing. So that's what the issue is right now. So there's this plastic piece that your brake rotor would go up against, and I was going to try to, I don't know, stick something underneath and pry, but this plastic is really flimsy, so I'm going to have to take that off. So here's the plastic piece that I was talking about, and now we got into, you know, the actual cover itself. There was also blue Loctite on these little bolts. Oopsie. Which I'm saving in this cup here. Okay, so getting the covers off a bitch. I don't know how to do it. Guess I'm gonna stop this video. Then maybe I'll have to do an update with it. Don't have a lot of stuff. I was trying to get a screwdriver under here, lift up a little bit, hoping the plate would come out. But Jesus, you know, company said they would send me a video of how to take it apart, and I said, I don't think I need it, so I'm a dumbass. I should have let them send me the video, so I'm gonna message Amazon back. I bought this off of Amazon, and see if they'll send me a video, because I can't get this plate off. It's you know, pressure fit and no gap. I don't really want to pry on these holes. I'm not quite sure what the procedure is, so that's it for now.